This is Kelly. She is 16 years old and currently a junior in high school. She's a gymnast and a dog lover, and although she may appear normal, behind that bright smile and inside her body is a hidden world full of pain that you never would have guessed was there. Kelly has Crohn's disease, and although that comes with much adversity, she hasn't let it stop her from living a normal life. With a loving family and supporting friends, Kelly is just like you and me.
My Crohn's affects more in, it goes through my mouth, obviously, my esophagus. It goes through the whole digestive system, but like the key factors it affects are my jejunum and my duodenum. And it is basically, it's an autoimmune disease, so my cells think that there's an intruder, and so they attack, my body attacks itself, causing inflammation in all of my digestive system. And so it sometimes even pushes on like other organs, but it is just like painful because obviously there's supposed to be more space, and so it's mainly just like a lot of inflammation, and I have a very weakened immune system. Like if someone's at school and they have a cold that can last them 2 to 3 days, it could last me even up to 2 to 3 months to fight off, because I don't have an immune system, so I get it very quickly and don't get rid of it for a very long time. So that's just a main factor. I got diagnosed in, I want to say June of 2012. I was 11. It's affected me in my school attendance, or even in like my everyday attendance. It's also kind of limited my sports activity or my physical activity, as sometimes I have to stop because of stomach pain. I can even be at school some days where I'm not exactly at school because I'll be in pain, so I'm kind of spaced out.
Process, I guess.
My family has definitely been the biggest support system I could ever ask for. After I got diagnosed, I was 11, so I remember when I first found out, I got really upset, and I had a really hard time because I knew someone who had it and their case was very severe, and I was really scared. And my family doesn't have the best health, but that's kind of actually helped, I guess, because they've always kept me going, and they've always made me laugh, and they've been there every day, even if it wasn't a good day, and they just keep me going. And
she's energetic and unique, and she's
silly, very quick-witted.
She likes to contribute, and to that what she does counts, and that that she's helping us as a family, and you know, even helping Leah and I be better, you know, feel better about who we are and what we've been able to do. And she's extremely caring. Mm-hmm. She always wants to make sure, it's like Christmas time, she wants to go out and get gifts, and she puts a lot of thought into it. Every day you've got to keep in mind that she has to deal with that. While, like, I work from home when I don't travel, and while my workday can always be different, the challenges that Kelly, she doesn't know the challenges she's going to face. But it's always a constant. It's always there, and we have to be cognizant of that. and know that what works today and makes her feel good today may not work tomorrow. And we have to be patient to that and recognize that. And it's not always easy. I mean, frankly, at times, to be honest with you, it's hard. It pisses you off as a parent, if I can say that. I hope that that's okay, but that you can't help make it better. That there's some days there's just things that...
I think as a father, too, that fathers always want to fix things. And I think that that's been one of the hardest things for Patrick to watch, is to watch his daughter struggle and not be able to fix it, but just to be able to sit and, you know, hold their hands and be there with them and watch them go through what they've been going through. Because what these girls have gone through since, you know, they've been diagnosed has, you know, not been anything that any child should ever have to be exposed to. I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's life-altering. However, they've all managed, you know, we've done our best, I think, to try and ensure that they go on and continue leading as normal lives as possible.
Kelly is the youngest of 4 sisters. There's Katie, Kenzie, and Kayla. Of the 4, 3 of them have had experiences with chronic illness, including Kelly. Kenzie does not have a clear diagnosis, but in an accident there was damage to the vagus nerve that controls hunger, which in result paralyzed her stomach. And although her condition is controlled for now, she still faces trouble with her colon from time to time. Kayla has ulcerative colitis, the sister illness to Crohn's, and as a result, they have all been able to remain close and supportive to one another through thick and thin.
I think at first they kind of tore her down, but I have a stomach disease too with her, so I think that having someone to go through with her, she was diagnosed first, so it definitely made me realize that if she can do it, I can totally do it because I'm the older sister and I should be able to do whatever she can do. So I think it definitely brought out so many different more qualities that I've never seen in Kelly before, how much more she can do fighting through pain, and I think it was just kind of cool to see her really mature, having to deal with something so young.
I would say at first it kind of defined her, and then after a while she kind of realized that there was more to life than just Crohn's itself, and it kind of made her find out who she was as a person, especially outside of sports and stuff. It's actually made her get involved in school and get friends outside of gymnastics, which is honestly fantastic to see, just because both Kayla and I have grown up and still are a part of gymnastics, so it's definitely interesting and fun to see her as an actual person and not just, hi, my name's Kelly and I'm a gymnast. She's an actual person now.
Kelly was the second one to get sick in our family. Mackenzie was the first, I was the third, and I think it really just taught us to fight, and we really need to stick together, because together we can do a lot more than we can on our own. So it made us kind of grow stronger and appreciate the relationships and having sisters there for you. So I think it just kind of taught us to all work together and made us grow up a lot faster than we normally would have probably had to do.
Yeah, I would completely agree with that. Especially with me getting sick first and then Kelly, it was definitely something I had already gone through. So I think that made us also closer as sisters, and we had watched our mom struggle with her health problems for so long that it basically family was all we had at that point. So rather than being sisters, we were basically just one big unit, all fighting everything together rather than individuals. So I think it made us appreciate the relationships we had, not only outside of our family, but really cherish the relationships that we did have within our family, because there were several times that we could have lost those relationships. So it definitely made us respect and cherish those relationships a whole lot more than we used to.
There's 2 things in life that everybody needs to value. It's their time and their health. Because one, your health goes and you lose control of your normal functional health. Your time is now spent trying to overcome these health challenges, and it's just, you have to appreciate it and take care of your health. You have no because you can't replace it. Once your health goes, with Crohn's, having a normal digestive tract is not there, and so she has to dedicate everything she does to that.
I've been given a new perspective on many things. It's taught me to be stronger in situations and shown me that life's not always going to throw the perfect, throw, I guess, at you. But just, you gotta roll with the punches, and it just teaches you how to live, I guess.
Most of the time there's a lot more people than what you actually see. So getting to know someone and all that they've been through definitely makes you respect them more as people. It may not be any different from anybody else on the outside, but we are on the inside. So it makes us a much better person. But I would agree, don't let it define you. You define it.